it is so good to see you. Thank you so much for joining us on another exciting edition of the Medley Show. My name is Sochi, and you do know at the next 1 hour we're bringing you great content. So the month of March is still the International Women's Month, and still in that euphoria of celebrating amazing women. Today we'll be looking into the world of women in media, film, and journalism. Yes, we want to celebrate women who are doing exceptional things, who are making us proud, who are charting the course, who are bridging the gap in this industry, which is film, media, and journalism. And I do have amazing women who will be joining me today on the show. So you just have to sit back, relax, and very soon you are going to meet my guests. But before we get to do that, let's bring you what's popping in the world of entertainment. BuzzFeed is up next. The Medley Show. The Medley Show.
Welcome to BuzzFeed, where we keep you in the know about all the entertainment gist you didn't ask for, but will definitely enjoy. Today, we've got media personality Toke Makinwa and singer Lade making headlines. So let's get into it. First up, Toke Makinwa. Our ever-glamorous, never-aging queen is opening up about life at 40, especially being single and childless.
I am 40, I am single, I am childless. I said it and I did not die.
On the latest episode of her podcast, Toke admitted that this reality sometimes makes her tear up. And honestly, we get it. Nigerian aunties have probably been asking her, when will you marry? Since she turned 25. But in true Toke fashion, she's not letting societal expectations dictate her happiness. Instead of drowning in self-pity, she's focusing on her achievements, the love that surrounds her, and, let's be real, her designer bags. Priorities. She also threw in a spicy take on marriage and divorce, saying that if she had tied the knot again, she'd probably be signing divorce papers again. And at this point, maybe she knows herself too well. Better single and thriving than married and regretting, right? Moving on.
You guys are allowed to beat me if I am wrong. Only if I am wrong.
Let's talk about Lade, the talented singer behind the viral adulthood anthem that had all of us nodding in painful agreement. Well, adulthood might be a scam, but so are music streaming numbers, apparently.
I really feel like you guys are sleeping on this EP. I dropped my EP in November, and yes, I know it's beautiful, but I really don't like the numbers you guys are giving this EP. I made it for you. You are supposed to be the one listening.
Despite being in the industry since 2015, her music still feels like it's an inside secret among friends and family, which is wild because we all remember when that Telecom collab track went super viral. And let's not forget her song with a certain rap legend that dropped in November 2024. The talent, undeniable. The recognition, still loading. Maybe she just needs more time. Or maybe Nigerians need to stop sleeping on good music. Either way, we're rooting for her. Well, that's all for today, folks. Make sure to keep up with BuzzFeed for more hot entertainment gist, because we know you love the tea, even if you pretend not to. The Medley Show.
The Medley Show. So that's what's trending in the world of entertainment. We're sorry I had to quote that short, but back to the Medley Show. I'm still excited about what we'll be discussing today on the show. So I did mention earlier that we're looking into the world of women in film, media, and journalism. But before you get to meet my guest again, I'll need you to see this amazing feature where we did a bit of a backgrounder on the excellence that women are bringing to these fields. The Medley Show.
Nigeria's television and film industries have been profoundly shaped by the contributions of women. Over the past few decades, female pioneers have navigated and transformed a traditionally male-dominated field, leaving an indelible mark on media and storytelling. Early trailblazers such as Julie Coker and Tiene Allwell Brown emerged as some of the first female broadcasters on NTA, setting a solid foundation for female participation. Their on-air presence not only challenged existing norms, but also inspired future generations to envision a career in media. As the industry matured through the 1980s and 1990s, women continued to broaden their roles. Pioneers like Zainab Buki Ajayi made significant strides by transitioning from television to Nollywood, helping to bridge the gap between TV and film. The creative vision of women during this era began to reshape narrative styles and production methods, infusing the industry with fresh perspective. The momentum built by earlier generations paved the way for groundbreaking work in the 1990s and beyond. Influential figures such as Amaka Igwe revolutionized Nigerian TV and cinema with iconic productions like Checkmate and Violated. Today, contemporary leaders including Mo Abudu and Kemi Adetiba continue to push boundaries, ensuring that Nigerian television and film not only reflect but also challenge societal narratives. From the bold steps taken by women in the 1970s to the transformative contributions of modern media leaders, women in Nigeria have continuously redefined the landscape of TV and film. Their enduring impact continues to inspire a more inclusive and dynamic future for the industry.
So I hope that gave you a bit of an insight into our conversation for today. So time for you to meet my guest, but first of all, let me open our phone lines. So just in case you want to be part of the conversation, send in your messages, celebrate women with us, tell us your favorite woman in film, in media, in journalism, and of course we'll join you to celebrate them. Do send your messages to 0901 3898 9550. Of course, the number will be on the screen and we'll get to read it on the show. Okay, so first of all, I have in the studio with me, I have Najatu Tijani. She's a broadcaster journalist with the Nigerian Television Authority. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. It's great
How
to
does
be
it
here.
feel to be interviewed? You usually do the talk.
Now the tables have turned,
Yeah,
right?
they have turned.
Yes.
Okay, so welcome to the Medley Show.
Thank you.
And next, I have Mena Apera. She is an art director and a filmmaker. Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
And joining us all the way from Lagos is Judith Audu. She is an actor, filmmaker, television producer. She's a director, a casting director, and also a producer. Judith, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. It's nice to see you.
Thank you
Thanks
so much for
having me
joining
on.
us on the Medley Show today.
Thank you.
Okay, so I usually do start my my conversation with my guests with icebreaker games. So I'm gonna have to do that. I hope you're okay with playing games. Yeah, Judith, did you hear that? I hope you're okay with playing the game first before we start talking. I hope you're okay with playing the game first before we start talking.
Let's have it.
Okay, so I'm going to start. Okay, let me make it simple first. I'm going to start with rapid fire this or that. So I'm going to ask you this or that, and you quickly pick, in 5 seconds, pick which is your favorite, yeah?
Okay.
So TV or film?
Can't it be both?
No, you have to pick one. I know you do both, but your 5 seconds is over. Okay, so I'm going to start again. I'm going to start again. So big budget or indie projects?
Big budget.
Okay, so Nollywood or Hollywood? Please don't do
Nollywood.
Hollywood. Oh, fantastic. I was hoping you wouldn't say Hollywood. So cinema or streaming?
Cinema.
Directing or producing?
Producing.
Okay. Memorizing lines or freestyling? Which would you prefer?
Memorizing lines.
Fantastic. Okay, so movie premiere or award shows? Okay, your
Award shows, I guess.
award shows, fantastic. Okay, so I'm going to do the same with you both, yeah? I'm going to start with you, Mena. Set director or costume design?
Set.
Set director, okay. Day shoots or night shoots?
Day.
Historical film or sci-fi genre?
I love the board, but historical.
Choose one.
Historical.
Okay, your turn now, Najatu. Breaking news or feature story?
Feature story.
You really? Okay, studio news desk or on the field reporting?
On the field all the way.
Fantastic, my kind of girl. Live TV or pre-recorded?
Live.
Fantastic. Live coverage or documentary?
Live.
Hard news or soft news?
Hard news.
Oh, you're a live girl. Great. Okay, teleprompter or off the court speaking? Off the cuff speaking.
Well, off the court speaking.
Fantastic. Okay, so let's get straight into our conversation. I'm going to start with you, Judith. Yeah. So you wear so many hats, from producing for film, from TV, produce for film, both film and TV industry. You are acting. You're a casting director. How do you juggle all this together, and you're still great at all of them?
I think, first of all, we'll start with the fact that I don't think there is one film person or TV person in Nigeria that wears one hat.
Okay.
It is how our society has framed us to be able to juggle a lot of stuff because of the kind of environment we have. We don't really have that enabling environment that you would wear one hat and survive. It's not sustainable. So in trying to become better and in trying to put food on the table, you find yourself doing everything, and then at some point you of course have to then specialize at one. I think for me, I am very fortunate that I get to master one before I move to another. So that way I am a jack of all and a master of all.
Master of all, right.
So I think I started it when I started directing. And for me, that was a pivotal moment for me because I got to win an award for Best Actress, Best Producer, Best Director. And it's solidified that for me that I could do anything I want to do. I just need to do it well.
I'm glad you said that.
And I love all these things. I love being an actor. I love being a producer. Not so much being a director, weirdly. But I do love, seeing things from scratch to finish and saying something that's almost why I picked big budget is because sometimes you see these productions that look almost impossible to do. And then you see them come to life, come to fruition, and you're like, I did that.
No. Yeah.
It gives you that godlike feel when that happens. I would give you example like Blood Sisters and Shantytown. Seeing projects like that come to life with how massive their budget is, and then they come to life that beautiful, just makes you then appreciate the job that you do.
Okay. I'm glad you said the point where you said when you see those things come to life, they help you understand that you can do anything you want to do. Because part of the reason why we're having this conversation is to help young girls or any woman at all know that they can do whatever they want to do, regardless of the sector or the space in the country. So let me talk to you, Mena, yeah? As a young woman thriving in the entertainment space, I'm not going to say it's a very easy journey. Like, it's not easy. So I want to know, how did this journey begin for you? And at what point did you know that this is what I'm supposed to be doing?
Okay, for me, it began in 2018, but maybe when I was way younger. You know how our parents take us to church, and then they join drama clubs, and I was really interested in it, in entertainment. But then I didn't know that it was such as entertainment. I knew that it was drama for church, presenting and all that, and I was really interested. And then fast forward straight to 2018, I wanted to tell documentary stories. I love documentaries so much because they're a bit factual. We don't actually say, she understands what I'm saying. You tell a point of view, but you try your best to balance it between both sides. So in 2018, when the crisis in Benue State happened, started hardly with the herdsmen situation, I really wanted to tell the story of the Benue Valley people, what was going on, and the effect of that, of the attacks and the retaliations, because what we had was like a cohabitation where the cow dungs are used to fertilize the soil, and then the farmers give the herdsmen yam. That was such a symbiotic relationship. And then when it started getting sour, I wanted to tell a narrative that, okay, we can actually still live together. So that was when it started. And then I got admitted into the multi-choice talent factory. I was selected part of the 20 people that was from West Africa. And it's widely and excitingly, I think I knew Judith Audu. Yes, she was one of the people that we went to some of their sets, and I'm so glad that I'm on this with her. She's someone I've worked with and I have great respect for. So the journey has been from that, where I studied film and television production, and from there I moved to different shows like The Rishantes, War, that's Wrath and Revenge, Still Falling. If I want to call, there are a lot, but that was a journey for me, and since then it has been
by all means brag.
from then it has been really, really tough and exciting, because the film space in Nigeria is tough, but people like Judith, people like us, people like Moapodu, people like you are changing the narrative, and of course you know, shining the light on women in media, because we are there and we're going to make it great.
Fantastic. So, Naja, let me talk to you, right? So, women representation in media is growing. We're not going to deny that. But are we doing enough to shape narratives that empower women in this space?
Well, the great thing, I'm glad you bring that up, because the great thing is that now technology makes it really easier for the individual to actually project herself, to tell these stories, and also gives a network of people to push those stories and narratives out there. So are we doing enough as individuals? Yes. Collectively, we could do more. But the great thing is that the resources are out there. Thank God for technology. And if we support one another, we will keep pushing those narratives, that the stories we want to tell. And you know, it's really exciting to see a young lady like Mena doing what she's doing right now, because when you and I were growing up, it was just NTA, wasn't it? Yeah, but now they have so much.
They have options.
They have so many options. They have a lot to see. They have so many stories to tell. When you and I were growing up, if we wanted to tell stories, we
Naja,
stood...
why are you making it look like we're both old? We're not old.
No, we're not. I'm just saying, when we were growing up, it was just NTA.
Right, that's
so
true.
Other stations came up later, much later, you know, and then speaking of that, we had role models like Hawa Baba Ahmed, Ruth Benemesia Opia, you know, those were our superstars.
Right.
Yeah, but now we have so many superstars. Like your next door neighbor is practically a superstar if he's on TikTok, and or if she is on TikTok and she has millions of, you know. Yeah. So I'm just trying to show that transition. Of course, girl, we're 16 forever. Come on, you know. So that's the great thing. There's so many resources now that there's no excuse if you want to tell any story, and that's why I love what Judith said earlier about wearing so many hats. Why not? Why you can wear all those hats, because the time is now, the opportunities are there, and yes, you just grab a hold of it and run with it.
Yeah, so girl, you can wear so many hats, and just like Judith said, you can be a jack of all trades and a master of all. So Judith, you are also a casting director, but what do you look for in talents? When you're sourcing for talents for a particular project, what do you look for in these talents, and do you think the industry is giving enough opportunities to women?
First of all, I want to say Mena beat me to it. I was going to say, I had the opportunity of working with her in Abuja. I don't know why you keep referring to her as just an art director. She's a fantastic producer.
Oh, I did say she's a filmmaker too.
Yeah, like she's holding down Abuja. Like if you want to film in Abuja, it has to be Mena. She's like your fixer there, man. So as a casting director, to be honest, there's a lot to look out for. There's a lot I look out for. But first of all, it is if you actually fit the character. It is because most people think it is who you know. Gone are those days, to be honest, because there's a lot of things to look out for now. You want your film to sell, you want your TV series to be sold, and opportunities are actually right now, women are taking the forefront. I think also because everybody wants to be, right in the books. Whether they are doing it for the right reasons or not, it is benefiting women. So a lot of stories that are being written now, you have women championing the stories. And say for TV series and TV series, you are mostly looking out for people that can actually act.
Yeah.
You don't care if they are popular or not. You just need to know that they are actually solid actors. Where you need people that have names and following and numbers is actually when you're going to the cinema, and that's because you need the film to sell. You need numbers to sell. It's commercial, But then you also would have to balance it up. Because if you're doing a film that has a younger person in it, you have to balance it, So what we look out for basically is, can you act? Why are you here? Do you really know why you're here? A lot of people are here because they think we are very glamorous. It's a fun thing to be here, and then they come on set and they realize
it's a lot of
not
work.
that easy. It's a lot of work, but they don't usually know it's a lot of work. They think, oh, you guys just wear fine clothes, come on set, take pictures, but hell no, it's a lot of work. You're on your feet almost all day. You have to study, you have to come prepared. So when you're coming for an audition, you also have to come prepared. Sometimes when you step into a room, just saying your name, I can tell if this person is going to be solid on screen or not, And then sometimes it's also not about whether you're really good as an actor or not. If you don't fit into the role, you don't fit into the role, But you have to keep showing up. Because what the problem is these days is a lot of people want overnight success. They don't want to.
True.
They don't want to
put in the work.
Yeah.
No, I have someone that just started acting not up to a year, and she's like, oh my God, I've not made it yet. And I'm like, come on.
In 1 year.
you need to put in the work. You need to go for auditions. Yeah. You need to keep showing off. And even if you do one big film, it doesn't mean now all of a sudden you're now a superstar.
Right.
No, you have to keep putting in the work. These are the things, these are the issues. The young people need to understand that they need to put in the work. They need to train themselves. We have a lot of people that call themselves actors and they have no idea what it means to act. So we call out auditions. You have 1,000 people come for the auditions and you can't even find up to 10 people that are good. That's how bad it is.
Okay.
Yeah. So we just keep searching for this good stuff.
Okay, fantastic. We're going to take a quick break now and bring you top 3 anything, but don't you go anywhere, because when we return from this break, Judith, Mena, and Naja will still be in the studio on The Medley Show. Stay with us.
Medley Show.
The Medley Show.
From the Atlantic across the savannah to the Sahara, we rise, a land of the free, we know they tire. We dream great, our spirit is undying.
Resilient, rooted like palm tree, we sway in colors, with undying demand, we make solutions, we ignite passion, yeah. Ethnicity is unique, we are more than just a nation.
We are Nigeria, strengthening unity, we know they carry lives. We are Nigeria, together live the dream of a land with great destiny. We are Nigeria.
I am the real Nigerian. Brought to you by the National Orientation Agency, NOA.
Welcome to Top 3 Anything, where we break down the best of the best. Today, we're celebrating 3 phenomenal Nigerian women who have taken film and television by storm. These women are powerhouses, storytellers, and trailblazers who have redefined the industry. Kemi Adetiba, the queen of cinematic swagger, the woman who gave Nollywood a masterclass in high-energy, visually stunning storytelling. She's the genius behind King of Boys, the political crime thriller that had Nigerians gripping their seats and rethinking who really runs things in the country. But before her reign in feature films, Kemi was killing it in music videos. Remember Tease Me by Wizkid, anyone?
Tease me, baby.
She's got the director's eye, the storyteller's soul, and a track record that screams boss lady. Funke Akindele, the queen of comedy and box office hits, aka Jennifer, aka the woman who turns every project into gold. She took what could have been a one-time character and turned Jennifer into a movement, giving us Jennifer's Diary and a whole new pop culture language. And when she's not making us laugh, she's making history. Her film, Battle on Booker Street, became the highest-grossing Nollywood film of all time. Funke is proof that comedy isn't just for laughs, it's big business. Mo Abudu, the queen of media empire building, the woman who took Nigerian storytelling global. She built Ebony Life Media from scratch and turned it into an international powerhouse, from producing hit movies like The Wedding Party to securing major deals with Netflix and Sony. Mo isn't just making films, she's shaping how the world sees African stories. When Forbes calls you the most successful woman in African entertainment, you know you're doing something right. So there you have it, 3 women, 3 industries conquered. Kemi Adetiba, Funke Akindele, and Mo Abudu aren't just making films and TV shows, they're making history. And that's why they're our top 3 Nigerian women in film and television.
Okay, this is still the Medley Show, and that was our top 3. Doesn't mean that any other lady in film isn't doing amazing, right? So we just thought to point those ones out for some reason. So I still have Judith in the, of course, she joined us from Lagos. So Judith is still here, and we have Mena and Naja still in the studio. But before we continue, I still need you to send your messages to 090-138-98-9550. Of course, we have a lot of messages coming in already, but we'll get to read them shortly on the show. So, Judith, can you still hear me?
Hey, very well.
Okay, so we're going to do a little pitch now before we continue the conversation. I was looking forward to this part. So, each of you gets 30 to 45 seconds to pitch an idea to my audience. Are you ready? Are you ready?
Well, we audience give us money to shoot this idea.
You will get the money to shoot it. Okay, so this is your pitch, yeah? So I need you to pitch a completely new movie genre for Nollywood. So Nigeria has done romance, comedy, thrillers, but I want you to introduce something new that has never been done before. So what's this genre, and what's your first what's your first blockbuster in it? Like, who's going to make it, a hit? So your 30 seconds begins now.
Why are you starting from me? Start from Mena.
I want to start from you. You're not, Judith, you're not chickening out on me, no.
Mena is sitting down there. Start from people that close in case network with you.
Is this a coy? Is this a coy? Huh? Is this a coy? Okay.
Oh, not at all.
Okay, so Mena, let me start.
First of all, I don't think there is any new genre that hasn't been done before, but
okay, so let me change your pitch. If you don't think there's any new genre, should I give you another thing to pitch?
Yes, please.
Okay, you're a casting director, right? So you have to cast a Nollywood movie, but your lead roles must be played by famous musicians, athletes, or comedians. Who are you casting? What's the plot, and why would it be a hit? 30 seconds starts now.
Okay. So a musical.
Okay.
And my leading character will be Arasta, and it would be about a Gen Z that really loved music, and she was thrown into it, found herself into it, and then she became a star, but didn't know how to manage her stardom, and that started affecting how she relates to people. And because of that, her record label dropped her, people started dropping her, nobody wanted to partner with her. She had to go on a soul-searching journey to find herself, to figure out why she's here, why she got there, and then came back as a well-refined person, as a star that appreciated her fans, appreciated her craft, and appreciated the people that work for her without disrespecting them, and then she became better for it.
This sounds like a film I want to watch already.
I would
I'm sure if
definitely
Maria
watch
Star heard this, she would already be reaching out to you to cast her in that movie already.
Yeah, I would watch
Fantastic.
that movie.
I will watch that movie.
Yeah.
Okay, so Naja,
and the selling point for this film is the Gen Zs, because they are the ones that are actually going right now to, they have the power right now. So you get to attract them. You also get to add the other demographics of other people into it, and then, yeah. And
Okay.
she's global.
Yeah.
Fantastic. I love it. I love it. So, Naja, you are next, right? So, this is what I want you to do. So, news is serious, but you need to make it engaging for the younger audiences. So, I need you to create a news show that will be exciting for the Gen Z. What would that show be called? What's the format, and why will it go viral?
For Gen Z, they love tech, they love social media, they love all things progressive. So we would pitch a program, we would do a news show where we would give young people the opportunity to actually create their own world, in the sense that, let's call this young person, let's say the person is called
Would
Ad.
it still be news-based?
It would be news-based.
Okay.
Because in news, we have different segments. You know, like how we have the sports segment, the weather segment. Well, this would be like a very special segment where this young person would actually speak relatable language. News is all about language. So this person would do Gen Z speak with this forward-thinking idea, just to get the young people engaged, to watch more and to say, hey, okay, we can actually contribute and we understand what they're saying. Because if you sit in their midst sometimes, bro, you don't know what they're saying. So it would be fun to introduce a segment like that, even if it's for a minute.
Oh, I just thought about something.
Okay.
You know,
are you contributing to her, or you want to
I'm
do
helping
your
my
pitch?
sister.
No help.
Okay,
but let's hear what you're thinking
Okay, I just thought
about.
about something. Just imagine reading a serious news in the Gen Z language. You know how newscasters are all serious, speaking, but I love how you guys are serious, actually. But imagine reading the news in the Gen Z language.
You're going to lose the rest of us.
Yep. That's it.
So it's going to people will actually listen to it because I've been watching all the like short series on social media, and I see how doctors, they introduce like Gen Z doctors, Gen Z lawyers, and then the Gen Z lawyer is using law terms but interpreting it in the Gen Z language, and the doctor is like talking, you know,
for real.
You know what I mean. So
it's not giving.
For real, it's not giving.
It's not giving.
Not here, but here.
Okay, so time
1
for your
minute.
pitch.
All right,
so
I have
after
my
helping
own.
her, you're pitching now.
1 minute.
Okay, so this pitch, I want you to do it as an art director. Okay. Recognize that you're a filmmaker, but I want you to do this as an art director, right? Okay, so pitch the ultimate dream film set with an unlimited budget, right? So you've been given an unlimited budget to create the most extravagant film sets in history. What's the film about? What does the set look like? And what's the craziest thing you will do?
I'm going to create a sci-fi of our gods.
Our gods?
Our gods.
Like the Ongu, Shango?
Yes.
Amadioha?
Exactly.
Wow.
Create a world where all the gods in Africa are in one community. And then you magnify them. The same way we see Thor, we see all those people. The set is going to be angelic. And then for some reasons, when I watch sci-fi films like made from Disney and I see we have so many gods. Even in my hometown, we have the story where the thief man crossed on a snake with the family. I want to do that film, right? But I'm thinking this is not a film you just shoot. It's a studio-based film where you create a beautiful snake that leads these people during war to the other side. So imagine, okay, for the audience watching me, imagine all your gods in a sci-fi movie. Just, I'm not going to create that word for you, but imagine and go to the. So I think Nigeria can do this. Just give Judith the budget. Give her the budget. Let us create a story where all our gods are in one word, and we.
Judith, is there a possibility of merging this her idea and your own? Because
that's innovative, actually. I can actually see the possibility of what she's talking about. Because, like she said, if we have the Marvel superstars, the Marvel heroes rather, and the DC heroes, why not the Africa heroes? I think that's why Black Panther was so popular with African audiences. So. Yeah, I would buy into. I would invest in that.
You just like everybody's on shoulder. You are everybody's girl. Okay, so let me take a few messages that we're already getting. Hello, my name is James. and I live in Abuja. Thank you so much, James. I'm enjoying the show, and I'm so excited to see Judith with the plenty tea. Thank you so much for your message, James. I have another message from, okay, this is no name. Please remember to send me your name and location. It's a question for you. It says, how did you get into MTF? I tried and I wasn't taken. Okay, so maybe you're going to try to reach out to Mena later, and she's going to tell you how she got into MTF. I think maybe you just apply and then, you know, the rest is...
Just be different, actually. Just be you. There's nothing special.
Okay. So another message. This is from... Okay, there's no, please send me your name and location. I really would like to mention your name and your location on the show so we'll know where you're watching from. So this again, no name and location, says, I can act, but every time I go for an audition, it looks like I don't ever get picked. So I don't know what to say to you. Judith, you want to say something to this person?
Don't give up.
When your time comes, it comes. Don't give up. Just keep going.
But do you
and that time you're waiting, because as an actor, there is a lot of waiting time. That your waiting time, use it to keep training yourself and just keep getting better so that when the opportunity comes, you'll be ready.
Okay, fantastic. Okay, so I have another message. Hello, good afternoon. I really love to be a film member. I wish you could try me out. Oh, okay, this one is applying on my show. No, please go for auditions. She said you should go for auditions. So go for auditions and improve yourself. I'm sure you will get picked. So I have another message. I love the show and I love all your guests. It's very inspiring for me that I'm seeing women doing a lot in film, which means my dreams are not in vain. Fantastic. Your dreams are truly not in vain. So keep working at it and you will... Like she said, your time will come when it comes, right? Yeah. So I have another message. Hello, my name is Ruth. Does it matter to join associations before you actually get into acting? Does it matter?
No.
I haven't started acting. Should I go and join a guild?
It's for protection, for guidance, and for direction. It's very good to be in a society, but it does not literally matter. But when you are in that society, they will show you the path, they'll tell you what to do, you learn from people's experiences.
So you can even join before you start acting?
Because
that's what this person is asking.
Professionally, you could go there to learn, to get like guidance on how to go about it. You mustn't be a professional at something. There's always different levels to people in a society. You won't go there and become the director. Okay. You can go there and become a member or, just something. That's, for me, I just feel like you don't have to have it all together to be part of something.
Okay. Good afternoon. I love your show. It's really interesting and I'm learning a lot. My name is Joseph. Thank you so much, Joseph. I have another message. Says, oh, thank you so much. I love your choice of guests today. This is very, very impressive. Thank you too. Another message. My name is Kenneth. I love the show and I love the idea of doing a sci-fi of our gods and them coexisting. I'm interested. And if you ever want to choose some... So people are already applying. Do you see that? They're already applying.
You bring money.
I would play Queen Amina.
Don't worry, the money will come. The money will come. Another person is applying. I would love to act really, but at the opportunity, okay, no, this is an application. I would really love to act, but are the opportunities really there? I hope they come my way, like you said. Okay, so I guess they heard you. They will come your way when. So good day to you ladies on the show. My name is Rahimat and I'm glad I'm watching this here from Kogi State. I love listening to everything you have said. Another message. This is Hope from Joss. I'm really enjoying the show and I'm also learning from it. So I know that when I want to start acting, I have information. Great, great, great. I love your guests for this week. This is really impressive. I love seeing that women can do what they said they will do. All right, so good afternoon. My name is Wisdom Mochi from Jigawa State. I love the show. Please, are there websites for upcoming actors just in case we want to apply from there? Are there Judith, do you want to answer that? Are there websites to apply as an upcoming actor?
Yeah, I was actually going to speak to that especially from that first person that was talking about opportunities. So here's the thing, you need to use your social media to your advantage. So there are a lot of people that actually always post audition notice. We have casting sites in Nigeria that actually also post audition notice. Also follow casting directors, follow directors. They post when they have something on. African Magic is always posting audition notice, like, nationwide. So follow these people and you will then see when there is an opportunity because they are constantly casting. So follow. I did a series last year. I put on an audition notice. Mena works a lot with Mr. Dimbo. Dimbo also always puts out audition notice when he wants to cast. So use your social media to your advantage. Follow film producers and directors that you want to work with. Trust me, they usually post when they're casting, and you will see it when you have following them. Then if you are just coming into the industry, I'm just going to throw this in, there are a lot of establishments that actually train actors for free.
Oh, fantastic.
And they do really good job at that.
Okay.
Yes. So multi-choice talent factory. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you clearly.
Yeah, Nigeria have happened to me. So multi-choice talent factory, they actually train and it's for free. Ebony Life, Elka, they also train and it's for free. You can apply
I think
from
there's
anywhere
Tafta
you
too.
are.
Tafta trains too for free.
Yes. Even like Polanyi Hospital also have, there are a lot of, these schools that they have solid teachers, that would train you and then absorb you into the industry. So do the right things and use your social media right.
All right, so ladies, both you and my audience, I have a thrill for you.
Okay.
I have an amazing music artist, rap artist in the studio who I want to perform for us today. She goes by the name Diva D. Hi Diva, how you doing? So are you ready? Okay, so we're waiting for you. Then when we get back from your performance, we'll have a little chat with you. So Diva D, it's over to you.
You cannot replace as I enter the place. Oh man, the craze. Pick up the pace, baby, don't be late. When I wind my way, you go grab my waist. Kirkadamu, no, I got you like that. No, I want you right back. I'ma look at your face. This they do, this scatter your bread, baby. Make me call, love. Make me call, love. You done make me call, make me call. Mamman shata, diva di sarauniya yar gata. Kauce go make this place kata. Busy making money, Allah zai saka. Sasu Allah you call me sensei. Jawo da baya fast like V8. Kai zauna, wait kona. Na yake yi, I'm in my zone now. Oh no, you like the way that I color. Make the boys take color. Got you screaming, oh no. Now I got you begging for more. The bubble say he can't get enough. Don't you whine for the boy, you know stop. Just all night, you know stop all night. Now I got you begging for more. The bubble say he can't get enough. Don't you whine for the boy, you know stop. Just all night, you know stop all night, you know stop. Make me call, love. Make me call, love. You done make me call, make me call.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Diva D. That was so good. Thank you. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Yeah, so that was my Judith, did you hear that? I hope you enjoyed the music by Diva D. She's a northern rock artist, by the way, doing amazing here in the FCT. Okay, so I'm going to let you girls go because time is almost up. But before you go, I'm going to start with you, Judith. Can you still hear me?
Yes, I can hear you very
well. So before you go, I want you to, every one of you, just a word of advice to every girl listening to you, to every young girl, every woman who probably wants to chart a course in this field that you're in and doing amazing, and they're sort of discouraged or not sure, not knowing where to start from. So I'll start with you, Judith.
I would just say do it afraid, and know that you can be anything and everything you want to be. There are no limitations. The only thing stopping you is you. That's the only thing stopping you. Stop procrastinating. Stop moving what you can do today to tomorrow, and know that the power is in your hands. Yeah. It's in your hands, literally. So don't be waiting for somebody to come and help you. Nobody owes you anything. Right. It is up to you to make that decision that you want to make, and you need to move and make that step. Yeah. It is going to be hard. Nobody ever said it's going to be easy. But okay, you have to figure out how to move and just keep moving regardless. If you want to do something, figure out how to do it and start getting it done. Okay. You know, you can Google, research. There is a lot of ways you can get these things done. It's now it's in your hands. Okay. So do not limit yourself. Don't say there's nothing you can do. Don't say you don't have money. Sometimes these days you don't even really need money to move. Right. You know. Okay. Figure it out. Make that move. Know that you need to you need to put in the work, and don't limit yourself and think because you're there's something you can do everything. Right.
Thank you so much. I'm sure they heard you. One word from you, Naja. In 10 seconds, encourage a young girl.
Mentorship and personal development, you can't say that enough.
Right.
Look around you. There are people who have done this before, who know the way, follow who know road, as they say. So then also develop yourself. Don't wait for another person to come and tell you. Have a picture in your mind of where you want to be 10, 20 years from now, and begin to live like that. Begin to be that person
that you want
right
to be.
now, and then get the tools to become that person through research.
Thank you. In 10 seconds, Mena.
In 10 seconds, like this year's theme for Women's Day.
Accelerate action.
Just accelerate. Just move. Just be quick. You know, sometimes some people say that, you're too fast. Yes.
You should be fast.
I'm fast. I'm moving. I keep going. Like sometimes I get confused, but I keep going. Like if I waited, I was waiting for someone to come and help me, I wouldn't have entered into MTF. I won't be here today. I would have been a different version of myself. So if you're watching me today as a young girl, just move. There's always opportunity for people who don't have connections too. Right. I never had connections, but you know, I've placed myself where I am people's connection, right?
All right, so we have to go. Time is fast, man. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Judith, for joining us today. Thank you, Mena. Thank you, Naja. I'm sure every young girl heard you. And just as you're taking all the advices, be sure that when the opportunity comes, you are ready. My name is Sochi. That's all on the Medley Show for today, but we will be here again next week. Until then, you take care. Bye for now.